Hi guys, and welcome back to my channel. It's your girl Nika coming to you with another video, and I'm pretty excited about this one. So we're going to talk about all the books I have here and my little journal here. So before I do that, I would like for you to hit that red subscribe button, click on that notification bell so you will not miss any of my upcoming videos. Also, comment below and let your girl know that you're here and just say hi, put a heart, a smiley face, whatever actually touch your heart to do. And give me that thumbs up if you enjoy this video to the end. So let's get started on what I have here in store for you and what I plan on doing now. Let's go. Okay guys, when I first started wanting to dive into Bible journaling and everything, I started off with living a balanced life, and I will show you. So I don't know if you've seen my flip through before, but this is what I was talking about. Oh, head upside down. This is what I was talking about, living a life on balance. So when I first started off in my faith planner, I started off living a life of balance and everything about living your life on balance. So I started off like that. So this is nothing new for me for doing the florals all over my page. Love this. So what I used to do is read the introduction page. I don't know what happened here, but the juggling act. So I used to do it this way. Well, I have my notes and my book right there with me and doing the questions and everything. So I decided to go back. This is actually a series of books. Some of the books I do not have that I can purchase off of Amazon because I went on Amazon to find out about them. And they have some more books out there. But this book I got this book a long time ago. It was copyrighted in 2005. So it was around that time in my life that I was like the second in charge of the church that I was going to. Yes, I was up there and I decided to let all of that go for so many reasons. But I tell you now that I'm excited about going back to the Women of Faith Study.I series. I have Receiving God's Goodness, and as I told you, it's by Women of Faith Study-I. God Goodness. It's always going to have a forward by someone, okay? So first we have, remember, living a life of balance. We need that. Receiving God's goodness, a life of worship, receiving God's love, experiencing spiritual intimacy, giving God your all, discovering God's will for your life, and contagious joy, and knowing God's word. So I wanted to start off of this one because I mean, if you want to do this one again, I can, but I wanted to do Receiving God's Goodness. So what I plan on doing is really putting this on some disc. So I want to put this particular book on a disc and then use some paper because it's so many different chapters in here. And even if you want to go purchase this on Amazon, you can. Some of them are on sale. But here's the information you would need. And the ISBN number, you can just type that in. I'll have everything in the description for you as well. So that's basically what I want to do, is go ahead and put this on HappyPlanner disc so I can use my Happy Notes with it. It's the same length, but not the width. But that's okay. I'm cool with that. I can still stick it because it has different chapters in there. Sorry about the noise. I know sometimes trucks goes by, but I'm trying to see. It's always going to have an introductory, and this introductory page, but the contents here, we have a forward introduction and theme verse, and then you have chapters 1 through 12, and it has a title, Thou Shalt Not, and then it goes on, shall we review? What shall we study next? And so, let me see if this is in order, because I never paid attention to this. I just did it. So, it does tell you what should we study. Women of Faith has serious study guides and various topics to help you draw closer to God. Experiencing spiritual intimacy shall be next. That's cool. Let me see, balancing your life. What was next out of here? I never paid attention to that. Giving God your all. Oh, knowing God's word, receiving God's love. Okay. But you know me, I like to do them. I don't have to follow a plan, but that's up to you if you want to follow a plan. For yourself. And see, this one says receiving God's love, and you should do. So it's up to you, really. I'd rather just pick the books that I want. Loving this color. Goes my nails. Anyway, so basically I'm going to go ahead and show this on camera how I'm going to set this baby up. And we will go from here. This is not the book I'm using. I think I want to use this cover though. I just want the outside of the cover. And then I may put something on the outside. So let me stick that somewhere. So here, guys, you're going to see that I'm going to use my X-Acto knife to kind of take this book apart. I'm trying to get the bonding off of the pages. I got this idea from Tarshell. She inspired me to actually come and do this process of taking this book apart because I wanted to add notes to it and use my Happy Notes. So that's what I'm going to do here. This basically is a question answer type of series. And you actually get to write down, prayers that you want. You can write down the scriptures that you're using for each particular part. But you're going to see that it took me a while to really get the bonding off the pages. You may hear my dog crying in the back. I'm sorry about that. She just wants my attention. But I will give it to her in just 1 second. Oh, she sounds so cute. But anyway, I'm just taking all the pages off, and you'll see. And why I chose this process is to tear this book because I really wanted to really study and get deep into this. I tried it before, as I stated earlier, and you saw my process. I didn't tear the book apart because I didn't think about it back then. But yeah. So you see that I'm still kind of struggling with taking this book apart, but it's coming along and I am loving it. And I'm just trying to make sure that I'm not tearing the pages. And so I'm taking actually my time and putting it together. Now I'm cleaning up all the things that I need to clean up around. So I get my Happy Punch and I just begin to punch the pages. I'm not going to show you the actual process of punching all the pages, but I showed you that how I was going to do it. I decided to get my cutting board to cut a straight edge for the cover and the back cover of my particular book. I'm going to use the silver metal disc for this, so I needed 9. And so I wanted to, you know, have everything cohesive. So I am now just adding my pages to it, and yeah, it did take me a while. The hardest part is taking the book apart. And so now I'm adding my dividers in there and adding the cover. Now I'm using the llama, no llama drama, no drama llama, or is it no llama drama, no llama drama book? Well, I always mess it up. And I'm adding some notebook paper in it. So you see how I'm going back and forth, just making sure that each chapter has either 4 or 5 pages to it. Maybe some of them have more, but yeah, so each book that I'm going to do I will do the same process with it. So hey, I got my hands I got my hands full by putting together. I decided to use this cover because you would see why. Okay, so here it goes. I'm excited about this. I decided to change the cover from doing this because I'm trying to stick to the black and white theme, or all black or all white right now. Just my jam right now. But anyway, I decided to go back to this cover because good things are going to happen, and I believe it because I have such good news this morning when I woke up, and I'm excited about it. But anyway, I'll talk to y'all about that later. But right now, I'm just going to talk about good things are going to happen to you and me. I believe that. So good and the bad. And sometimes in life, things happen and oh my gosh, you begin to have things that actually happen in your life that will really, take you down, basically. And you don't know how you're going to react or how you're going to feel and all of that. And I'm going to tell you a story because I shared this with my kids, and I don't know why I just want to share this right now. Because good things are going to happen. And I was told by someone a long time ago, she used to work with me, and she's 30 years older than me, okay? So she's in her 70s, and she said, when good things happen, always rejoice and always be happy when good things are happening, and always cherish those moments. But when bad things happen, just go through it. And the thing that I remember most of all is that sometimes when bad things happen, you get stuck there and you don't realize that you're stuck. And then God began to show you the process of everything. And I don't care what people would say. Oh, I've been through it. I've done that. But until you process it for yourself, you would never understand. I would never understand someone else, and someone else may not understand me, but we understand the process of it. But all our processes are different. Whew! But I don't know. I'm just excited about this. And And I just wanted to put this on here when I seen that good things are going to happen. And I was just sharing with my nephew came over here this weekend, and I was sharing with him, and then I talked to my son and my two daughters. All of them came in, and I always told my nephew he was the son that my other son I didn't have, because when I put them together, they're all 2 years apart, and I always wanted 4 kids that was 2 years apart. But I always told him he's like my son. Even though I have 2 older nephews, they were like my sons growing up, but they're older. They're in their 30s now. Well, one of them are going to be in their 30s. But anyway, so I was telling my nephew, I said, I've been out of work for 9 months. And I equated, because I believe that everything has its time and its season. And 9 months I've been out of work. And I'm just like, you know what? God, I carried my children for 9 months. And something I'm getting ready to give birth to. I don't know what it is. I'm just going to rejoice in it now, because so much has tried to stop me. And even myself, I tried to stop myself. But when you get that wake-up call, wow. Oh, goodness. You get that wake-up call and things begin to happen. If I can just tell you the stories and the things people have said to me. Oh, good and bad. And what I've said to people, good and bad. But still through it all, God is still blessing us. No matter what we see in the world, no matter what is happening around us, God is still good, and He's still God. We may question it all the time, because I do too. We may question it. And I don't look at it because it's good, or I don't look at it because it's bad. I look at it because I know what He has done in my life. And through my family's life, through my mom, through my sisters, through my husband, through my children. And no matter what battles that we face, and I tell my oldest daughter this, who's really, really going through something. No matter what, we have to have strength. And our strength comes from God. But anyway, that's a little rant. Woo! I just had to do that. Okay, so the Women of Faith Study Guide series on God's goodness is receiving God's goodness is what I'm going to be studying on. And I probably would start this. Let's see when is a good time to start. Let's see, August. We're here. So August, I'm here. August 19th is when I'm going to start this series. August 19th. But you can start it anytime if you want to start it. And let me know either in the comments, or head over to my Facebook group and let me know if you want to start this series with me. But it's receiving God's goodness. And basically what it is you're going to have an introductory page. And I will also link the ISBN number, everything that you need, because I had to research to make sure they have it on Amazon. But, they do. And then you can go to Thomas and Nelson also, and I think you can buy it from them as well. But anyway, you have your introduction. Then you have your forward. Uh-oh. Put this in the wrong spot. You have your introduction, and then you have your content page. Woo, I'm just excited. Oh, I'm just excited. Anyway, I don't know what's going to happen. I honestly don't, but I know it's going to be good. Some things have dropped off of me, and I'm so excited about it. now I have to deal with, finding a really good doctor for my daughter. Anyway, so chapter 1 through chapter 12, and I did it in quarters, I would say, because I did I did it in 4 months increments. So 1 through 4 is going to be in the first tab, and I think I'm going to put that chapter 1 through 4 here. So I'm going to label that. Find a label, and then yeah. Woo! Okay. And so you have chapter 1, you read this, you're clearing out the cobwebs. And then you have questions. And then you have scriptures that go with it. So you have to read the scriptures and so you can do chapter 1 in one day. So it's 12 chapters. So you can do it in 12 weeks or 12 days. However you want to do it. It's up to you. I'm not sure if I'll do it. I probably do it once a week. I'm not sure, or whenever. I might do it twice a week. I might do the whole 1 through 4 in 1 week. So give me 3 weeks to do it. I'm not sure. But however you want to do it, it's up to you. And then you have all the questions that you read and you answer. And then we're going to dig deeper. And so I will write on these pages here for 1 through 9. But digging deep, I would use my paper. So digging deep, and give you 4 scriptures. So I'll write the 4 scriptures down here. And then you ponder and pray. And trinkets to treasure. So we have here, and then you have notes and requests for prayer. And so I will do my notes and requests for prayer on here. But I will also write information that I need to remember. So I just gave myself some paper here. And then we go on to chapter 2. So I will probably do a tab up on top for chapter 1 through, that's what I'll do. Let me find my tabs because I want to go ahead and finish this out on camera. I just thought about that. Or I might just come back on. But anyway, I'm just going to leave it right here. But I am going to put tabs 1 through 12 on here. And I probably will, I think I'm going to keep it to 1 through 12 because I can incorporate the other books. 1 through 12. Yeah, so this is going to be this particular book. And I'm going to keep it like this. So what I'm going to do for each book, I think I'm going to take these off and put them on disc for each particular book because I can go back and reference it. So this is just going to be for this book. And so at the end of it, at the end of chapter 12, we have, and that's why I think I need to have a tab because here up on top, because of the fact that I can find it much easier. Because this paper is smaller than my actual paper here. So basically, this is a review. For every chapter, have added a new trinket to your treasure trove of memories. Let's remind ourselves of the lesson that holds for us. So here's a little trinkets that we have: a whistle, hedge cutter, clean plate, dinosaur. So we all have little trinkets. And then it tells you what Bible study to go next. And as I stated before, I have all the books here that is in the series. And I got this a long time ago. this is what I started off doing in my Bible. And I said, you know what? I need to get back to it because I really enjoyed it. And if you want to have a study group or with other people, like if I want to do a study group on my Facebook Live, I can do that. That's maybe a great idea. I might do that. If I want to do a study with me, we can do that in my Facebook group. I think that might be it. I might do that. Just let me know. But that is it. This is good things are going to happen. Receiving God's goodness. So I thought that was perfect. So just let me know. I'm starting this on the 19th. If you need more time, I can push it back to, what's the next week after that? The 26th. It's up to you guys. So if you want me to start on August 26th, I can. Or August 19th. Let me know. But I thank you so much. I'm pretty excited about receiving God's goodness and also studying along with you guys and bringing this to the forefront. I am truly blessed to have started this, and I've seen so many others start things that it's so exciting to see planner babes taking planning and Bible journeying to the next level. I'm super excited about that. So I've been doing my faith thing for a long time, but I started just putting it into a journal form actually last year, and I'm happy about it. So come along on this journey. I really, truly appreciate this. Don't forget to subscribe, like, comment, and share the love of my channel with others. I thank you and have a great day. Bye, guys.